Hey guys, it's Firestar. Uh, Welcome back. I was just watching Kongs R Us with his live stream with John, and there's some things he said that just made me think about Arcade One Up Pros and how they probably will never go to a store. They'll probably all be direct. Maybe this has been talked about, but if it has, I forgot about it. Um, so here I kind of talks about the store limitations.
Are there this also that's the issue. It's like shipping constraints, not just not so much China, but being able to ship FedEx, yes, has to have can wait or else price also retail can
So there you have it. If you notice there, he talked about how they've reached the limits of the weight and the size, which makes sense because this box, people have said it was 140 pounds. I don't know what exactly the pounds was, but it's the first one I ever had to use a dolly for. And I have Big Blue, and that was heavy. But this was just an. If I didn't have the dolly, I would have had to get someone to help me. There was no way I could move it without a dolly. So yeah, so that's interesting because that basically makes it that I'll probably never buy. It's gonna have to be a game that I absolutely want because that's a couple $100 more. When it comes from Arcade One Up, I have to deal with duty uh, on top of all the costs associated. Um, so yeah, that's probably like I know I got the Big Blue from the charity event, and the only reason I did it was because the price was pretty good, and I was like, even with duty, it's still pretty good. So, so yeah, so I thought that was interesting, and that's gonna make it that I mean, that feels like that's going to make it that only people in the US for the most part will buy this because anywhere else in the world they're looking at a couple $100 and I'm assuming our duty is probably fairly cheap and I don't know what it's like in other countries. But I have heard that it's pretty these things are pretty expensive everywhere else in the world. So with that, yeah, so that I found interesting. He also kind of mentioned the KI Pro. The micro switches weren't ideal.
heard that
There he talks about it, higher expectations. So hopefully for you guys, the new pros will have better parts. But that really sucks for the people that have KI Pro. I mean, it doesn't really make up for the fact that it wasn't done right. And I mean, this has been said before, so I don't know how much you're even going to get right on the next one. But hopefully they do a better job on the rest of the pros. I don't know how fast they're going to do another pro with the feedback they've gotten on this one. But yeah, guys, so I thought that was kind of interesting. Just something I thought of. So, anyways, that'll be interesting to see if they ever go to a store, if they're all direct from Arcade One Up. All right. Uh, Thanks for watching. See you next time. Firestar out. And if you want to hit that like and subscribe, all that good YouTube stuff, it helps the channel. Appreciate you guys. Take care.